Hi everyone, I'm Steph Dos Santos, and to begin, I would like to thank everyone for being here, either virtually or in person. Our first student speaker today is someone who has been a close friend of mine since I even started college. As one of my first friends on campus, she helped me adjust to being a part of a new environment, which is not out of the ordinary for her. Her work in theater, social justice, and encouraging women in the computer sciences has shown how caring, unique, and most of all generous that she is. She has used what she has learned on campus to bring more comfort to incoming first years for the Grinnell Science Project. I, like many others, can say that she has greatly impacted their time at Grinnell. I am proud to introduce our first speaker, Obuchi Adikema.
Thank you, Steph, for that introduction. Good afternoon to everyone here with me today in the Fieldhouse. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who's streaming this event online. Class of 2021. We've written our last papers, taken our last exams, and finished our last projects. We're graduating tomorrow. But what does that even mean? Almost every day for the past 8 months has felt the same to me. So, why is today different than any other day? Each of us has lost a lot in this past year, some of us more so than others. Tomorrow is our graduation, and whether you'll be walking across the stage on campus or watching virtually, it's okay to admit it will not be the commencement any of us expected. And it's okay to feel cheated, or disappointed, or angry, or sad. But it's also okay to feel joyful. In the midst of a global pandemic, it can feel selfish to celebrate anything. Some of us have been privileged enough to have a smooth adjustment to online classes and social distancing. And some of us have been living in incredible isolation and suffered the loss of our family, friends, and community members. Whether you've thrived in quarantine or crawled to the finish line, you have made it to graduation. And you have a reason to celebrate. This isn't a message that we are stronger or better than anyone else because we've made it to graduation. Some of our classmates started the year on track to be here among us today. However, they've had their education derailed and the completion of their degrees delayed due to circumstances outside of their control. I would like to acknowledge that today is their day too. And I hope you'll all agree with me, will be eager to celebrate with them a second time whenever they eventually graduate. During this time, remember the communities that supported you while you were here. The faculty, staff, parents, and friends who helped you get through your years at Grinnell. Remember that your community will be celebrating with you tomorrow. Tomorrow is graduation, but how will that change our lives? Most of us will wake up the day after tomorrow feeling completely the same. You won't be any taller or smarter or braver than you were the day before, because physically walking across a stage or shaking hands with the college president or draping a yard or a meter of colored cloth around your shoulders is not an achievement. Everything that you've achieved in college has already happened. Graduation is a way for the college and your community to acknowledge what you've achieved, and that's great. But you don't need anyone else's permission to feel proud of yourself. No one and nothing else is allowed to dictate what you're worth in this coming time. Why is today different from any other day? Today we celebrate each other and experiences we shared. Tomorrow we'll receive slips of paper that will say we've finished a liberal arts education. We'll dress up, and everything will be very official and symbolic and meaningful, and it will be another ending. Maybe it will be stressful. Maybe you'll feel smothered. Maybe you'll feel lonely. Maybe right now you're sitting here or at home feeling anxious about tomorrow and worried about your future. And you can't possibly think of how graduation can feel like a celebration this year. I've never graduated college before, but I have dealt with anxiety, so I can share what I do when I get anxious. Wherever you are in the world today, I invite you to take a deep breath with me. So breathe in. And breathe out. Tomorrow, Grinnell College will try their best to honor us in the time and effort we've put into earning our degrees. But today, we have the opportunity to honor ourselves, and I urge all of you to take it. Focus on today. Celebrate. Try to do something fun. Talk with your classmates who you may be seeing for the last time. If you're not here on campus, reach out to them and make them feel like they're a part of the celebration as well. Smile, laugh, connect with people, and feel the support of a community that has been rooting for you and is still rooting for you as you move on to the next phase of your life. And somewhere in the midst of all the ceremonies and endings, take a moment to acknowledge this academic milestone and personal achievement. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it!